Are you planning to retire in Arizona and wondering what are the best places to go and move into? What are the retirement communities like? What is there to do? Is it really as awesome and amazing as your friends have been telling you about and what you see online and in the videos? It probably is. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through some of the Sun City communities that you can retire into that are some of the most popular places, probably in the country, but definitely most popular here in Arizona. And that's gonna cover the Sun City Grand, all the surrounding retirement communities that are around that, the older part of Sun City, the newer part of Sun City, Festival, which is a little bit farther west, but beautiful community that keeps growing, and all the awesome activities that you have at your fingertips in any of these. So check out this video if that's what you're looking for, and let me know if you have any questions and comment below with anything else I can help you with. Let's go. Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about retiring in the beautiful state of Arizona, more specifically here in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're going to give you some great options for all the amazing retirement communities that we have here, and what it takes to move in, what kind of homes we have, what kind of pricing, what does it cost, anything weird out of the ordinary that you might not know it's gonna be in this video today. But hey, before we get started, do me a huge favor please and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We do videos every single week to help you make better decisions. If you have any thoughts or plans of moving down here, we give you everything that we possibly can think of that would be helpful for you, because I've been here over 30 years. I'm almost a native. So I know all the ins and outs of this city. I've seen it grow over the years, just crazy, amazing growth. So let me know in any way that I can help. Plus, we get calls from people every week from all over the country who want to move here, retirement or not. We get people moving here in their early 20s, 30s, 50s, 70s. So we get people in all age brackets that love Arizona, want to move down here. So we get calls all the time asking me, where should I go? What's the best place? What's going on? Is it all just tumbleweeds, flowing through the desert? No, this place is amazing. And we are so happy to help them and give them all the information that you need. Plus, we love being a tour guide. So if you ever come down here and you just want to find out more about the city, call me. All right, so probably the ones that you're most familiar with are going to be the Sun City communities, okay? You have to be 55 years older, of course, right? So if you're looking for a retirement community, or maybe not, of course, maybe people don't know this, but we're just so used to it that to us, it's a given, right? It seems like common sense, but maybe it's not. So our retirement communities out here that you are gonna come in to retire into, it is a 55 years or older community, okay? So that means you have to meet that age requirement to move in. Now we get this question all the time, and it's a very good question. It said, Robert, but we want to have our kids live with us for parts of the year. We want our grandkids to come stay with us for vacations and holidays and things like that. Is that allowed? Woo! Yeah, yeah, of course it's allowed. Absolutely. So what the actual rule is, one of the homeowner has to be 55 years or older. Everybody else that's in the household has to be 18 years or older. So that means that when your kids, your grandkids come over for vacation and hang out at the centers, in the pools and hang out with you, if they stay longer than a week, it's probably a good idea that you let the HOA know, hey, my grandkids are here for a vacation, they're gonna be here for this long, blah, 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 because the people that are gonna turn you in are gonna be your neighbors, right? So if, all of a sudden it gets louder around your house for longer than a few days, they're probably gonna turn you in, all right? And all that happens is they give you a warning, or if it's more than one, they'll probably give you a fee. So if you know that the grandkids are gonna be with you for a little bit longer, just let the HOA know so they're aware, and then you don't have any problems, okay? And that's it. So I hope that answers that question. All right, so let's start looking at some of these communities and why you would wanna live here. Well, first of all, I would think, and this is the feedback that I get from all of our clients that we've moved in here and helped them with the transition, The number one reason they want to be here is because of the awesome activities that they have every single day, 7 days a week. It's called an active adult community. That's what you're retiring into. So you have so much to do, it's insane. As a matter of fact, here's a quick story for you, okay? I still can't wrap my head around this, but I hear it all the time, right? So the people that we've helped move here, I always like to keep in touch with my clients. Hey, you want to go have lunch? Let's catch up. Let's see what's going on. They don't have time to have lunch with me. It's crazy. Like, it's due in 2 weeks on Wednesday. Like, they're so booked up. And this is what they tell me. Said, Robert, I don't know how I had any time to do anything before I retired because I don't have any time to do anything now. Like, they're booked solid every day from morning to mid-afternoon. They have all kinds of activities going on, and I'll get more into those as we talk about the communities, but that's how much fun they're having and how booked their schedules are. Now, that's optional though, of course, right? Like, nobody's gonna force you to book your schedule, but this is the cool thing about these communities. You can do everything that they have to offer, or you can do nothing and just chill, just hang out at home in your backyard and relax. So the choice is yours. All right, so let's go back. Now let's start looking at some of these communities. So Sun City, like I said, is probably the most popular common name that you're going to hear when it comes to active adult communities, retirement communities here in Arizona. And the first one is going to be Sun City, the original Sun City, which is a little bit farther south, right at the kind of northwest south of like Glendale, Peoria. From there, they built out Sun City. So there you're going to have homes that are older, built in the 60s, 70s, maybe some in the 80s. But you're gonna have the older brick homes, most of them not updated. Okay, these are people that have lived there that entire period, never really did anything to the home to update it. So you're gonna see some of that cool and crazy stuff that was popular back then, like carpet in the bathroom all the way to the tub and the sink. So it just blows our minds, but that's what it was like back then. So they're gonna be a little bit lower price. You're gonna have a lower price point there because they're older, not as updated. So that pricing is gonna give you a little bit more bang for your buck, okay? If you want to go a little bit newer, then Del Webb, which is an amazing builder who was brilliant with these ideas, he then started going a little bit farther northwest along Grand Avenue, and that's where he built Sun City West. So there you're going to have newer homes and many different types of homes. This place is so cool that you can buy anything from a 1-bedroom, 1-bath studio to a huge, like 3,500 square foot home with a 3-car garage, with a garage for your golf cart, which is super awesome because here in all these communities, you can register your golf cart with DMV and you can drive it around to the store, out to eat, whatever you're going within that community, that's allowed. So that's super awesome. Our clients love that they don't have to drive their car all the time. They can just jump in their little golf cart that was charging all night on the battery and they're gone. So super cool. So the options of homes, you have everything under the roof. Whatever space you need is available. So obviously the price is gonna be a little bit higher there. You're gonna have condos, townhomes, big homes, and then you go into the newer communities, which is gonna be Sun City Grand and Trilogy at Vistancia, which in my opinion, they're the two best ones just because I like newer stuff, right? So these are newer homes, all built in the last maybe 10 to 25 years. Trilogy of Estancia even has brand new homes that were literally built just in the last 2 to 3 years. And within that, they also have a super luxury community called Blackstone, where it's just amazing, beautiful, huge homes on half-acre to acre lots, elevated, just $1 million homes, beautiful views, in the middle of the Blackstone golf course, just absolutely gorgeous, as you can see from these pictures. So you have so many choices here on the northwest side of Phoenix, which is northwest Peoria, and then it goes into the Sun City areas. And then you have one other great community that's about 20 miles west of us. That's called Festival, and people who live there absolutely love it. But when you tell people about it, it's like, oh my God, it's 20 minutes from the nearest store. No, thank you. I don't want to be a part of that. So they don't take that option. But the people that actually take the time to go there and check it out, take a look, They love it. They love that privacy right at the bottom of the mountain. It's just secluded from everybody else, and they don't mind, you know, drive into town once or twice a week for groceries and whatever else they need. So that's another super, super great option. And there's a lot of brand new homes there as well that are still building. We actually put 3 of our clients in there in the last year and a half, and they love it. So those are the options that you would have out here. Now, let's talk about what's there to do, right? We mentioned earlier that we're going to talk about some of these amazing things that you can do out here. So the greatest thing about these communities is how active they are and how many things you have that you can get involved into. First of all, amazing golf courses everywhere you go, okay? You have so many to choose from in all of these communities. And then you have the Sun City Recreation Centers, okay? Which that is gonna be something we're gonna come back to in a minute when we talk about cost. But these rec centers offer you everything, so many activities. They have 2 to 3 pools, jacuzzis, fitness center, any club that you can think of that you want to be a part of, you know, cards, bridge, reading club, wood shops, all kinds of stuff, whatever you're into, dance lessons, everything that you can think you would be a part of, all the games that you know you like to play. These rec centers offer that, and that's why our clients are so booked from morning till mid-afternoon, all kinds of things on their schedule that they got going on, and they love it. They love to be busy and be active. So that's gonna be part of the recreation centers. Then each little community is gonna have their own pool, their own jacuzzi, maybe their own fitness center. So you can go be around a ton of people, or you can go be around just a couple of people. Just depends on what you like, what you love to do. And one thing I absolutely love about our clients and the stories that they tell us is, you know, when their schedule ends around 1, 2, maybe p.m., the day doesn't end. That's when happy hour starts. So they love to get together with their friends. They have happy hour at a friend's house, happy hour in the pool. It's just so many activities. There's so many cool things that they love to do, and it's all available to you all the time. All right, so let's talk about cost, right? So these homes are gonna range in price, especially right now that the prices have gone up. You know, this is April 2022. We've experienced shattering records of home price increases over the pandemic time. So just to find a decent, let's say you start a home in the Sun City areas is probably gonna be around $250,000. It's not gonna be pretty, okay? It used to be that under 100 grand, we could find a nice little condo for somebody to move into. No longer the case. So about 250 is gonna be your entry point, and it's well over $1 million. It just depends on what you like and how much money you wanna spend, how much money you have ready for your retirement, right? So that's probably gonna be the range of home prices that is gonna get you into one of these communities. And then any active adult community, when you first move into, they're gonna charge you an entry fee. It's gonna be around $3,000 to $4,000. It's a one-time fee that goes to the community as a whole, and they use to, you know, keep everything running and keep everything updated and, you know, whatever they use it for. Kind of like a welcome to retirement fee, right? And then depends where you buy your home, where you're moving into. Most likely, you're gonna be part of these huge recreation centers. And that's gonna be about a $500 per person per year cost. So you belong to all of them. So that fee gives you access to all of them. And in Sun City, for example, there's 4 or 5 different ones. It just depends which ones you wanna go to, where your friends go to, what you're closest to, you know, whatever, try them all. Doesn't matter, it's all included in that. And then if you're in a community that has their own smaller HOA, because maybe they have their own pool, their own jacuzzi, so a little bit more private, that's gonna have an additional monthly HOA fee, which is a homeowner association. And that can range from, you know, $150 to maybe $300-$400 a month. Obviously, the higher that fee is, the more amenities they have. And you'll get to see that when you look at the different options. When you actually start looking at properties that you want to move into, you'll see what the difference of those fees are and what they include. All right, so now let's go back to fun things and activities and things to do and things to eat. We all love to eat, because that's the beauty of these retirement communities. You're not confined to just that. Literally right next to it, borderline, you're into Peoria, Northwest Peoria, which is a booming area for us in Phoenix with amazing new restaurants and golf courses and all kinds of cool, fun activities. But then if you want to go even farther, the beautiful things about Phoenix is how close proximity you are to all these amazing destinations right around you. So if you're an active, hiker, golfer, biking, trails, or just walking in beautiful nature, you have so many different options. You look at our map here and then you have arrows going in all directions. You can head up to Sedona in only an hour and a half, which is, a world-renowned, beautiful, gorgeous destination for its red mountains. So many great restaurants, resorts, golf, hiking, everything you would ever want. Then you have an hour and a half to Prescott, Cottonwood, and head up to Flagstaff, 2 hours. Go in the other direction, you're only 3 hours or 3.5 hours to Palm Springs, depending on how fast you drive. Beautiful little drive just to get you into a nice, beautiful desert oasis. Head up to Payson, Show Low, or down to Tucson. Like, so much to do if you are active and you want to explore. There's just no shortage of things to do when you're here. And that's why people love it down here so much, because once they get down here and they see all the opportunities and all the options, they're calling their friends, they're calling their family. You gotta get down here and check this place out, because it's not the tumbleweeds, just rolling down in the desert wind like some people think. This is an explosive community, an explosive city. And if you follow the news, Maricopa was the #1 fastest growing county in the country over the last 5 years. Phoenix is growing. Everything is just booming and exploding, and we have so much growth and so many more things to do that you'll never be bored. Plus, if you Google Arizona again, or Phoenix, or Scottsdale, you'll see it's a world-renowned destination for golf, resorts, and spa. So any spa that's, in the top whatever spas in the country or in the world, you're probably gonna find 1 or 2 here at least, if not more, because we do a lot of staycations, me and my wife, and we love it. There's so many cool places that we still want to go here in town. Like, we don't even have to go anywhere. So it's so many options for you guys. I'm not surprised why this is, I think, the #2 destination for retirement destination and people who want active living. So I hope that helps. I think that encompasses everything that I wanted to share with you. So at least it gets the wheel turning for you, give you a base about what it takes to move out here, some of the options that you have, and what kind of cost might be involved with living here. But it's all worth it because you have so much to do. I can't think of a better place. And we didn't even talk about the weather, okay? I have a whole video here with the top 10 reasons you should move to Phoenix anyway. And the weather, I think we have like over 300 days of sunshine. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, yes, in the summer you probably want to run away for a couple of months, but every other month, other than those 2 to 3 months, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that helped you in some way. If you have any questions, always comment below. Call me with anything. I'm happy to get on the call and answer any questions that you may have. I've been in Arizona for over 30 years. That makes me like a native, okay? So I've watched it grow. I've watched it expand. I know all the great things, all the beautiful places to go. So call me and let me help you with any questions that you have. I love to do it, so don't hesitate to pick up that phone. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell there so you're alerted for any new videos that come out. Because our goal here is to give you as much information as we possibly can to help you make better decisions when you're ready to move down here. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.